So it feels like Upwork is more difficult right now than ever before. If you check the platform, there is more competition and there are also less jobs because employers can now use AI to do some jobs instead of hiring a freelancer. A couple of years ago, it was very easy to find jobs around simple services like translation, transcription, content writing, data entry. But right now, those are stuff that AI can do instantly and for free. That is why if you want to be successful on Upwork in 2025, the first thing you must do is to pick a relevant skill. Freelancers with complex skills are more likely to get jobs faster and they also make more money. Right now, there are five categories of skills that are relevant in the freelance job market. The first category is content creation. Everybody is jumping into content creation. That is why content related skills are in high demand in the freelance market right now. Skills like video production, video editing, graphic design, content strategy, motion graphics, animation, these are specialized skills that creators, influencers, and businesses need. So there is a huge market in this category. The second category is marketing. Skills like digital marketing, SEO, lead generation, sales. These skills will always be in demand because business owners need them to grow their business and sell their products. Then the third category is business productivity. These are basically services that help business owners handle admin and repetitive work so that they can free up time and focus on other aspects of their business. In this category, we have social media management, customer support, virtual assistance, community management, and project management. The fourth category is software and web development. This is one of the highest paying categories in the freelance market because it is more technical and requires a higher level of expertise. Then the fifth category is artificial intelligence. As you might already know, this category is still fairly new, but it has a lot of opportunities. Areas like prompt engineering, AI video generation, automation, and stuff like that. So, what you want to do is to pick a skill from one of these five categories to position yourself in the right market. That is the first step, and it will increase your chances of landing a job faster. Then, the second step is to build your Upwork profile. And let me show you what I mean by that. If you open Upwork as a freelancer, Upwork will show you the completion level of your profile. And right now you can see that my profile is 100% complete. So whether you are new to Upwork or you've been on the platform for a while, but you are still struggling to get jobs, you want to try as much as possible to make sure that your profile is 100% complete. This is very important because Upwork will use the information on your profile to try to match you with the right jobs. And this is one thing most freelancers don't know about the hiring process on Upwork. Let's say I want to hire a freelancer and I go on Upwork, post my job, and let's say 50 different freelancers submit a proposal for that job. When I am going through all the proposals, trying to decide who to hire, Upwork will actually give me clues. It will show me the freelancers that are most qualified for the job, the freelancers that have the most experience with the skill I am looking for, and stuff like that. Most times, those are the people that will actually get interviews and eventually get the job at the end of the day. So, as an employer, I don't need to go through all the proposals that were submitted. I just need to check the ones that Upwork is recommending based on what I am looking for. And that is why you notice that employers don't even open most of the proposals you submit. And if they don't open your proposal, there is no way they will see what you have to offer. Another way to increase the chances of employers opening your proposal is to boost your proposal so that your proposal will rank at the top of all the proposals. That way, they are more likely to open your proposal, see what you have to offer, and maybe hire you. I'll show you how to do that very soon in this video. But right now, you want to make sure that your profile is 100% complete so that Upwork can recommend you for the jobs you are most qualified for. And if we go over to the homepage, if you click on complete your profile, you actually see the steps that you need to follow. So I have done all these steps. That is why my profile is 100% complete. You can even see right here that Upwork is saying freelancers with complete quality profiles are 4.5 times more likely to get hired by clients. So you want to follow all these steps and complete your profile to 100%. After completing your profile on Upwork, the third step is to get a Clever account before you start applying for jobs. And I am going to tell you why you need a Clever account as a freelancer in Nigeria. The first and most obvious reason is because you need a way to withdraw your hard earned money from Upwork. If I was making this video like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, my recommendation would have been Pioneer. But right now, if you try to create a new Pioneer account, Pioneer will ask you to deposit at least 50 USD before you get your account details. But on the other hand, Clever will give you a dollar account for free. You can sign up in just a few minutes and get a working dollar account instantly. The best part is withdrawing from Upwork to your Clever account is free. Zero fees for Upwork withdrawals. So if you make $500 on Upwork, for instance, you receive $500 on your Clever account. You know it can be very annoying when withdrawal fees eat into your money. For instance, Payoneer will charge you a fee when you withdraw to your local bank account, but withdrawing from Clever to your Nigerian bank account is completely free and you get the best exchange rate. So if you are in Nigeria and you earn in dollars, Clever is designed to give you the best value for your money. You can also use it to receive your payments from other freelance and remote job platforms. You can even use it to withdraw money from PayPal and Stripe. So I'll leave a link in the description that you can use to sign up on Clever. Just click the first link below this video, sign up and verify your account. You can also download the Clever app from your App Store or Play Store. Once your account is approved, open the app, go to Add Funds, select by bank transfer. Here you will see your account details with your name, account number, routing number, and all the necessary information you need to use this account. Now go to your profile on Upwork, go to profile settings, select get paid. Here you will see withdrawal methods, click add a method, select direct to US bank. For the account type, select individual checking, enter your Clever routing number, account number, confirm the account number, then click add bank account. Now you have a proper withdrawal method on your Upwork account. With this, anytime you complete a job on Upwork, you can easily withdraw the money to your Clever account, and from Clever, you can transfer to your Nigerian bank account. Now that you know how to receive your earnings from Upwork, let's talk about how to actually get jobs so that you can start making money as a freelancer on Upwork. There are three ways to get jobs on Upwork. The first method, which is the one you probably start with, is where you go to Upwork, find job postings you are qualified for, submit a proposal, then wait and see if you get a response. The second method, which is like stage two, is where your previous clients open a new contract to work with you again because they like the work you did before. Then the third method, which I'll call stage three, is the point where you've built a good reputation on Upwork, you've completed a lot of jobs, you have amazing reviews, maybe even get the Rising Talent or top rated badge on Upwork. At this point, employers will start reaching out to you because they like your profile and want to work with you. The key to succeeding on Upwork is to do all you can to move from stage one, where you have to chase jobs, to stage two and stage three, where the jobs come to you instead. Getting your first job will be the most difficult part of your journey as a freelancer because stage one is very competitive and 90% of freelancers are at this level. For instance, anytime there is a new job posting on Upwork, in just a few minutes, you will see that over 50 freelancers have submitted a proposal already. Now, if you are lucky, you could get a job after submitting just a few proposals, maybe after submitting your first proposal. But for most people, you have to submit a lot of proposals before you get your first job. Normally, submitting more proposals will help you get a job faster, but the problem is you need to have Connect to be able to submit proposals and apply for jobs on Upwork. Now, when you create a new account, you get 50 Connects, but that's not even enough to apply for up to 5 jobs. And if you are not lucky, you finish your Connect before you get a job. Then every month, Upwork will give you 10 connects for free, but you still cannot do much with that either because most jobs on Upwork these days will require more than 10 connects to submit a proposal. That is why the fastest way to escape stage 1 on Upwork in 2025 is by investing in connects. So Upwork gives you the option to either upgrade your account to Freelancer Plus and get 100 connects every month or buy more connects anytime you want. What you want to do is to have a regular budget for Connect so that you can submit enough proposals until you get to the point where you don't need to constantly apply for new jobs. So even after you get your first few jobs, you can decide that I'm going to use a certain percentage of my earnings to buy Connect so that I can apply for more jobs. Doing this means you are basically investing into your business to create more opportunities for yourself. For instance, there was a time I spent about $56 on Connect, and that got me 3 jobs that paid me over $500. So, right now, let me show you how to buy Connect and use it to apply for jobs on Upwork. Remember earlier, I talked about getting a clever account to receive your earnings. At this point, you are also going to need it to buy Connect on Upwork because aside from getting a dollar account, Clever will also give you a Naira account, and then you can also create a virtual dollar card that you can use to pay for stuff online. So that's the card we are going to use to buy the Connect we need. The process of creating a new dollar card on Clever is very simple. First, we are going to add money to our Naira account, convert it to USD, then use it to create and fund the card. So go ahead and open the Clever app, switch your account from USD to Naira. I want to buy like 100 connects and that will cost me $15, which means I need to add maybe $18 because setting up the card will cost around $3. To see the conversion rate, go to convert, and from here I can check how much I need for $18, which is currently 30,000 naira. So I am going to add 30,000 naira to my Clever Naira account. So here, click top up to see your Naira account details. Now transfer the amount you need to this account. The money will be added to your Clever Naira account instantly. The next step is to convert it to USD. So go to convert, enter the amount, then click continue to complete the conversion. You'll see that the converted amount has been added to your Clever USD account. Now go to card, click create card, confirm to pay the one-time fee of $3. The good thing is Clever is not going to charge you a monthly or yearly maintenance fee for this card. It is just a one-time fee and then you can use your card without any issues. Your virtual dollar card will start working instantly. You also see all the necessary information you need to make payments with this card. You see the card number, the expiry date, the security code, and the address. Now, I need to fund my card, so click top up. I am going to add $15 because that's the amount I need right now. The top up fee is $1. Then click add funds to complete the process. At this point, I have the money I need to buy Connect on my card. So let's go back to Upwork. Over here, open Connect, select buy Connect, select the amount you want to buy. Currently, I have 86 connects on this account, but I just want to buy more. I'll select 100 connects for $15. Then click buy connect. For the next step, just enter your virtual dollar card number, the expiry date, the security code, and the billing address. With all of this in place, click save, then go ahead and click buy connect. And you can see that right now I have a total of 196 connect. It is supposed to be 186, but Upwork gave me 10 free connects for buying connect. So sometimes you get those opportunities to earn free connect by completing some tasks on Upwork, maybe when you submit proposals, when you get a job, and stuff like that. But the most important thing at this point is that I have enough connects to apply for a reasonable number of jobs. So let's go ahead and submit our first proposal. Now, whenever you open Upwork, over here, you are going to see jobs that match your profile. But the problem with the jobs you are going to see on this tab is that they are probably too old and overcrowded. You can see this job was posted yesterday. And if the person was actually going to hire somebody, they would have done that by now. Then this was also posted yesterday and it has gotten almost 50 proposals. These are not the kind of jobs you want to apply for ideally. So what I like to do is to come over to most recent, and here Upwork will show you the jobs that have just been posted. So you can see this was posted about 1 minute ago. This was posted about 11 minutes ago. And these are the kind of jobs you want to apply for because there are less proposals. So if you send in your proposal and the client is hiring immediately, that means your proposal has a higher chance of being seen because the client will have to deal with less distractions compared to when over 20 or over 50 proposals have been submitted. So once you find a job you want to apply for, you can click on it to see the full details. Or if you cannot find a job that you like from this tab, you can use this search box to search for any job that you want. Let's say I am looking for a YouTube video editing job. If I type that right here, Upwork is going to show me relevant job opportunities. One good thing with this tab specifically is that you can refine your search. Let's say I only want to see jobs with less than 5 proposals. I can check this box, and now the only jobs I'll show up here will be jobs with less than 5 proposals. Another thing I'll recommend you do is to check payment verified. And with this, Upwork is going to show you only jobs from clients with a verified payment method. Most times, these are the kind of clients that are ready to hire immediately. Now, with this setup, you can go ahead and look for a job that suits you. Before you apply for any job, you want to be 100% sure that you can deliver on what the client is looking for. And if you click on any of the job postings, you are going to see the full details. You want to take your time and read the requirements. Make sure you understand what the client wants before you send in your proposal. That will save you a lot of time and stop you from wasting connects on job that you are not qualified for. Right now, I have spent a lot of time on this page. So let me go back to the most recent tab and see if there's a new job that I can apply for. This one is looking for a YouTube video editor for color grading and B-roll integration. And if I click on it, I'm going to see the full details. You can also see the time this will take, the duration, and the hourly rate they are willing to pay. Also, this particular client has payment method verified, and there are just less than 5 proposals at this point. So we are good to go with this. I'll click apply now. Here, I'm going to select my video editing profile. So Upwork allows you to create multiple specialized profiles. Let's say if you have different skills and you want to sell different kind of services on Upwork, you can create different profiles for that. And you can see here, for instance, I have a profile for web design and then for video editing. So that's a feature you want to take advantage of. Now, this proposal is going to require 10 connects. You also see it on the job post. You see it right here. Now, let's scroll down to terms. This is where you get to enter your hourly rate. Usually on Upwork, you'll be able to set your standard hourly rate on your profile, but you can also set the rates for individual jobs when submitting your proposal. And what you want to do before you get your first job, you want to give people an incentive to hire you. And for some clients, that incentive could be price. If they see a freelancer that will charge them less for the same results, most times they are likely to go with a cheaper option. which is the reason why most people even hire freelancers in the first place, because they are looking for a cheaper way to get things done. So before landing your first job, you might want to start with a low hourly rate, maybe $5 per hour. Then after your first job, you can increase it to $10 per hour. As you continue to get more jobs, build your profile, get good reviews, you can gradually increase your price until you get to the point where you can charge your real worth. Then this is the most important part of your proposal, that is the cover letter. You could decide to write your cover letter manually, but that's going to take a lot of time. And maybe before you are done writing the proposal for each job, a lot of people would have applied and you'll be coming in late. So right now, the best way to do it is to use AI. Upwork has a built-in AI on the platform called Uma that can help you draft a proposal for any job you're applying for. Once you open this AI, it is going to ask you some questions and then use the information you provide to write the cover letter for you. But I have a better way of writing my cover letters, and that's because I feel like most people on Upwork will be using this AI to write their proposal for this same job. That means most of them will be submitting the same AI written proposal. And if you want your proposal to stand out, this is not the best method for you. So, what I like to do is to use one of my cover letter templates. I'm going to leave a link in the description that you guys can use to download this template. There are three templates, and you also see this AI prompt. So what you want to do is to pick one of the templates, then go to ChatGPT, use this prompt to tell ChatGPT to write a cover letter for you following the template. So let me show you how that works. I'll copy this prompt, go to ChatGPT, paste the prompt right here, then go ahead and copy the template I want to use. Let's say I want to use the first template. Copy this, then go back to ChatGPT and add it to this space for proposal templates. Then go to Upwork and copy the job description and insert it into the space for job description. Another thing you can do is to attach your resume to the prompt so that ChatGPT will use that information to customize the cover letter for you. So what I've done is to create a simple document with a description of what I do, some projects I've worked on, and then the skills. This is just the stuff that I have on my Upwork profile. So you can just copy that, put it on a Google Doc, then attach it to your prompt on ChatGPT. So I'm going to attach file from Google Drive, then just select it from here. What we are basically trying to do is to tell ChatGPT to use our template to write the job proposal and also take any required information from our resume. So now, if I send this prompt, in just a few seconds, ChatGPT is going to give me an almost ready cover letter that I can use to complete my application. Now, just copy this, open a new document, paste what you got from ChatGPT. Make sure you go through it and try to edit what ChatGPT gave you where necessary. Don't just copy and paste directly from ChatGPT. There might be areas where you need to make corrections or you need to make changes. For the first line, we have hello client name. Sometimes you'll be able to get the client name from their reviews on Upwork, but this particular client has not done any job yet. So there's no way to get the name. That means I'll just leave the first line to hello or hi, whatever. Once I am done editing my cover letter, I'll just copy everything, go to the proposal we're working on, paste the cover letter. Then if you need to attach any files, you can do that from here. Then I'll go to project highlights. Here you can either add jobs you've completed on Upwork, you can add some certificates that you've added to your Upwork profile. Then you can also add a project from your portfolio. Remember, when setting up your Upwork profile, you have the option to add projects to your portfolio on Upwork. And these projects do not have to be jobs that you've completed on Upwork. It could be jobs you did somewhere else or even jobs that you did for yourself. The most important thing is to show that you actually have the skill. So here, I'm going to select some projects. Select this, and this. Then click Add to highlight. Adding projects to your portfolio can be super helpful because that's how you show clients that you actually know how to do the job. Everybody can claim that they have all the skills in the world, they can write whatever in their proposals, but the freelancers that always stand out are those that can actually show that they know how to do the job. Then, if you want to boost your proposal so that it is at the top of the list where the client is most likely to see you and maybe hire you, then you can submit a bid. This is like buying a position at the top. And this is kind of necessary these days because Upwork has become very, very competitive. Right now, nobody has submitted a bid. So, first place to fourth place is still up for grabs. Let's say I'm going to make a bid with 10 extra connects. Now, the proposal itself is going to take 10 connects. Then my bid of 10 connects, that'll be 20 connects in total. So boosting your proposals will actually cost you extra connects. That's why it is not something that you want to do on every application. You want to boost your proposal in cases where you know that you stand a very good chance. And if you get the opportunity, you can deliver excellently on the job. Right now, my bid is 10 connects and I am on first place. But let's say somebody comes around and makes a bid that is higher than the one I have right now. That will move the person to first place and push my bid down to second place. So because my proposal is ranking in first place right now, does not mean it will be first at the end of the day. So bids can continue till the point where maybe mine goes out of the fourth place. In that case, Upwork is going to refund the connect you used for the bid. But right now, my proposal is on first place. So that's good for me. I'll go ahead, submit my proposal with 20 connects. Okay, there's an error. I'll need to fix this. How often do you want rate increase? I'll just say never. Then go ahead, submit the proposal, check Upwork's policies, then click submit. So that's basically how you can start submitting proposals on Upwork. To see all your proposals, just go to find work, click proposals and offers. Here you will see the proposals that you've submitted. If the client opens your proposal, you will get a notification for that here. At this point, what you want to do is make sure you are available just in case the client sends you a message or invites you to jump on a call, because what usually happens is that they'll send a message to a couple of freelancers, and most times the first person to respond will be the one to get the job. So try as much as possible that you're available to respond promptly and professionally. One good thing you can do is to download the Upwork app on your phone. That way you get instant notifications anytime you get a new message on Upwork. That will help you respond to client messages faster. So at this point, you have a good understanding of Upwork. Like I've already mentioned, getting your first job will be the most difficult part. As a matter of fact, getting your first job will take a little bit of luck. So you just need to keep applying until you get that first job. Then everything that happens after that is completely in your hands. So once you get your first job, do it very well, deliver excellent service so that you can get that 5-star review. Once you get that, everything becomes easier. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments. I'll be there answering your questions. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.